anything. If they don't run through the smoke, that also feels like such a waste.
So we have got the force buy here. Falcons were able to win their second round force buy on the CT side. We'll see if Tyloo can replicate that success. MP9 for Mercury, 5-7s elsewhere. We already discussed how powerful the 5-7 is on a map like Inferno.
ما انتبهت انه اليوم بيلعب فالكون ذي الساعة، ما انتبهت والله. تأخرنا عادي لحقنا فزنا بستل راوند. حلو كويس مرة نفوز. كويس مرة نفوز فزتوا.
Could be worth it, but unfortunately Falcons are very far away. Not going to get naded anytime soon.
If anything though, him throwing like multiple HE suggests there's multiple players there. So even if there's no damage, you're trying to send them into this A stack.
It's working so far. Moja is playing very close and that smoke going up. Are they going to try and boost over it? Okay, so he's really signaling here with the MP9. Selling the idea. You heard him run back towards Arch. You've heard the MP9. Maybe you won't check that close corner. Tesses wants to go back in the pit where he was in this first half, but Zero takes him down. Kicksan.
شلون يعني؟ شلون يعني؟
They do walk into the stack, which could have been a bit dangerous. They make it out nice fine. Okay, that's a really cool shot.
كيف كذا؟ لا نيت تاريخية والله نيت تاريخية أعوذ بالله. لا نيت تاريخية والله.
The healthiest of all of them. Kits up there. It's a really good little pitch, but unfortunately I think they realize.
الحمد لله تراجعوا. اللهم لك الحمد. الحمد لله إنهم سحبوا.
Just playing to contain now. You know they're low. You know you've done damage. Just don't let them lead the bomb site. They're going to have to try and vacate here, and they'll be up against the Mac 10, which should be getting maybe all 3 kills. 1, 2, and the third. Yeah.
ميت خلاص. ميت. شلون؟
It's a pretty hollow victory there for Falcons in the end.
It's actually a great call.
Yeah. He farmed a load of money. Does enable a GAWP going to this first gun round with 2 kills from the Mac 10. Can drop it over. So yeah, you get the round over the line, but you're feeling a little bit tentative going forward now. Very important first gun round here.
كونتر.
Does very well, Mosey. And as I said, this is why you're feeling a bit scared. You got 4 Galils in the first gun round. Oh, it's going to be no investment really. It's going to be just the
interesting.
اوكي كده تمام. ان شاء الله تمام.
Moja could have dropped
Hello.
They could have had one on either side. Oh, might be enough though. What a shot to begin with. Flash around the corner. Put up the smoke as well. Gotta be careful. He's already very tagged up. I'm a little bit surprised that Moja's sticking around.
تأخرين هنا.
Throwing this over, yeah. Even though Jammer's got the armor as well. I was gonna say you gotta find someone with armor. Mercury's the only one without any armor here. 4 people at the A bomb site. EK's on this side as well.
ماب مني ذا ما انتبهت والله. ماب من اختار الماب. من نختار الماب هذا.
It's gonna fade. Are they ready? Falcons, what a surprise! There's an army waiting inside.
Don't even need the weapons, it seems. That saved AK. The pounds through the smoke has left them in a 5-on-2 advantage here. An absolute nightmare. It's down to Nico, Kizuke to try and pick things up. They have got some open runway in towards B, but the boost is perfect. I don't think you see this coming.
He's even crouching back there to make sure they can't easily spot him out. It's such a great move. Jam Young, 3 kills in the round. That AK got delivered to him, and he absolutely made it work. You have to appreciate what a sick call.
Can I show me
3 people in the smoke in middle and just wait for it to fade out in a round where you know they're not going to have the HEs to blow them open. Like there's not a lot of utility on the T side there.
Still so shocked they didn't even.
Okay, my bad.
You got all 5 kills. You had like 5k left over. You could have dropped an AWP if you really wanted to.
Sure.
They took the eco and still win the round without even dropping a
player.
They steal another AK, 2 Galils. They're going to be so rich very quickly here. Falcons are actually in some trouble right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is financial ruin. They're going to have to force buy back themselves. It's Deagle's armor. No helmets.
Round عادي.
One flash.
Falcons on the T side. I mean, it's not They're that far behind, but we know that this is a team that can crumble under the pressure.
صراحة أنا ما أعرف فريق يمكن فريق لأني جديد على كونتر ما أعرف أصلا. ما أعرف كثير، أعرف قليل بس. يعني أعرف الأفضل. عندي هذا الفريق كيف؟ من أتوقع جهة الصين صح ولا؟ والله أنا غلطان. أتوقع جهة الصين. خلينا نشوف
See if they can make it past this round without any real significant damage here for Tyloo. They've got an enormous opportunity to really add to the funds in the CT. They're already pretty rich, but it's going to be so much better if they don't have any casualties here.
والله كويسين والله.
Grenade hardly touches anybody. G at the corner. Oh, what a shot from Kicksan. That's
حلوة كيكسن حلوة مرة.
Turns and now focuses towards the pits. Mercury. He actually could have got
عمري يا شيخ.
Q2K to follow it up, and G0, you've got to stay alive here.
يا عمري يا عمري.
Okay. Like he was right to take that shot.
Getting a taste of their own medicine. It's the pistols coming out on top.
الله يثق والله يثق.
They're fallen AK-47s as well. It's a beautiful round there from Falcons. That's what they needed. That probably saves them the map.
أثق فيهم والله. خلينا نوطي الصوت.
Nico with a crazy
كذا تمام صح؟ كيف الصوت تمام؟
Yeah, I'd love to see that from his point of view. They were so hungry to fight Zero there.
Yeah, I think it was jump peeking for information. They spotted him and he gets his head ripped off. Nico hungry for more here.
Why not? Right, not going to be finding Jamyang, it seems, but that will tie the game. The moment, I guess for Tyloo, because of the earlier shenanigans, they have a lot of money. They can still buy him this one, but they could have put Falcons very
مكانه.
That's not the case anymore. It's a wide open game once again.
Well, thankfully, their money's okay. Save the AK. Opening shot.
حلوة والله عمري والله حلو. يا أخي نيكو تاريخي بس بعض الأحيان يجيب العيد دقيقة. والله.
Get into it, round number 17. As we said, the money's still pretty decent. Tyloo will have a save Khalil, AK-47, all for G. Jamyang on the front foot towards Banana.
G doesn't have a helmet. It's probably not a big deal, but there are a lot of weapons on the other side that are a lot better all of a sudden. In the middle we go. G misses the opportunity, flashed out of the corner. He's back towards Arch now. They're very close here. This is dangerous, but he does sneak in. And
حلوة كيكسن والله تاريخي. عمري يا كيكسن. وراكم تك. البار عمري.
They want to try and shut it down. Kyusuke though, he's too strong. Big headshots coming through. Jamyang towards the pits and looking for Texas.
They've got the bomb on their side of the map here.
Ooh. Yeah, smokes are going up and the bomb is on the other side.
The smoke, he hit the barrels. They wanted the smoke.
عاد عندنا دقيقة كاملة نقدر عندنا دقيقة. شيل يا شيل. أثق بنيكو تسس أثق فيهم. كل الثقة فيهم. يا عمري نيكو أثق فيك والله أثق فيك الجوت. الأفضلية عندنا. بس ليش يشيلكم واحد يعني واحد ورا الثاني. يعني يا عمري روح ازرع فلوس شوي حصل لك كم قرش زيادة.
It's so funny how that position for Texas at the end.
Hold on, Moses got $10,000. How's he got that? I guess he's the one who's
been خلصوا سلسلة لأنه معنا مباراة برشلونة. Come on man.
This will be a timeout. This is a weird situation. Why has he got 10k? His teammates, everyone else is averaging $3,000, but he has 10,000, so he could drop 2 M4s here. They go for a cup. There it is.
That's pretty crazy.
I didn't spot that, but that is nuts.
They just
do you drop an orb? Do you drop 2 M4s? What do you do?
Yeah, AWP and a couple of MP9s could even be fun, just to play around. If it depends on how much you trust G.
So he's dropped an orb.
يا ناس دلوني عليه يا ناس فالكون تلقوني يا ناس دلوني عليه يا عمري يا فالكون عمري لعبكم تبن كامل ضد ضد نافي لعبنا زي والله مدري يا اخي. مشكلتنا ايش؟ إذا خسرنا جيم خلاص صعب نرجع. صعب إذا خسرنا جيم. يعني اذا خسرنا ماب واحد خلاص نضيع، يروح ما نقدر نرجع. العقلية صفر. والله كان لعبنا مشكلتهم يعني يختاروا مابات. مدري هو قاصدين يختاروا مابات دي ولا ماني عارف، والله ماني عارف. الحمد لله، اللهم لك الحمد. راح النهد بعيد. سموك حلوة حلوة. نايس سموك منهم برضه. سموك تاريخي منه.
So they're coordinating themselves back towards A and sending in Kixan to scout out the bomb side, I'd imagine. He's alone towards Banana right now. What utility has he got? He's got a smoke. He'll probably drop a Molotov and new boxes as well. That's going to be for first oranges.
No, we're not. نايس حلوة والله، والله حلوة والله. يا كيكس. سار الليل واحنا ما سرينا. سار الليل وحنا ما سرينا. سار الليل وحنا مو صعبة مرة.
Epic timing from Tyloo.
Really well played.
Come on, Monesi.
They've been very frugal with their investments. A lot of teams with $10,000 in the bag would go all in. They just purchase the orb.
Yeah.
It gets the one kill. You think you're safe going in towards A, but that flashbang is a thing of beauty. Look how blind Tessus is. And you're right, picks up the rifle. But the damage is already done. Mercury goes to town and they tie things up. It's going to have to be a force buy in response now.
هدي يا نيكو دقة هدي.
Falcons with another very complicated round ahead of them.
مشكلة ايش؟ مشكلة انهم يلعبون بهم متوترين. والله ما حد يعلم الغيب غير رب العالمين. طبعا بس يحتاجنا بس بطولة. ناخذ بطولة بس، مش هقول لك ميجر، بطولة واحدة نقدر نحقق الميجر. بطولة واحدة بس، بطولة يعني حلوة معروفة كويس يعني. بطولة واحدة نقدر نحقق الميجر. لا والله نسوي نفعل نلعب، بس مشكلتهم يلعبوا بتوتر عالي. يلعبوا خايفين انهم يخسرون. نلعب شل والله العظيم بنقدر بإذن الله طبعا. لا احنا نوصل نلعب كويس. نهائيات نلعب متوترين وبعض الايام نلعب متوترين، مش بعض اكثرها والله. تحسهم كذا يعني حلوه. لا ما في حد عمري. حلوه.
I don't know, where is it? They can't find it. Finally they picked it up and they're just going to have enough time to put it down to the second.
والله حلوة.
And Monesi stolen the AWP and he knows what he can.
يا عمري يا مونسي يا عمي. يا عمري خبط بعد. اطلع لا نيكو يا عمري.
That is a big round.
العم.
I did not think they were going to win that up until the point where Nico got those two deagle shots.
They were very calm, they were very disciplined, didn't panic when the smokes just kept on coming. Smoke after smoke, running it down.
كيف شامل الاثنين. هذا مشكلتنا نموت دبل أكثر لقيان نموت دبل.
With his trusty deagle once again. He gives the orb to Monesi. They guarantee the round and back and forth we go. Falcons take a slight lead 10-9.
والله فريقنا تاريخ. مونسي نيكو تسس موهبة تاريخية. الأبو كلب بعض الأحيان تاريخ بعض أبو كلب. والآي جي حقنا. لاجيل تعبان بس يلا انت نسوي حكم الغبي على الضيفة. الأخضر شايقني يا ناس دلوني عليه يا ناس الأخضر شايقني يا ناس دلوني عليه. يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا فالكون يا عمري.
Couple of M4s, MP9 from the 5-7-0. Aggressive, of course. Ooh. That should have been more. He's a couple bullets away from taking out.
أيوة عمري يا شيخ.
That's more like it from them.
Shut them down in the middle and then turn around.
لا يقتل واحد تكمل حتى واحد لا يقتل.
Zero here, not long for this world. He's gonna get that kill, but they don't have to fight him. I mean, they could send Kyosuke back for the ace, I suppose. Why wouldn't you try to do that?
طيب خلاص كنسلوا روح ايه خلاص مو ضروري بي خلاص قتل سلاح خلاص.
Gotta see that from Kyosuke's POV. What a round that is. Absolutely brutal. 2 kills top of middle. Double spray.
ما راح يبش مستحيل يبش.
They had aggression in
شوفوا كيف احنا متفرغين شوف.
from 2 different angles but one player
كل واحد بقى.
finds 4 kills. Zero. Sure, he'll maybe save an AK-47, but that's about it.
ضروري ما بسيف على طول مستحيل مستحيل.
I don't even know what happened. What's happened to Banana afterwards? They just all stack up. They look like they're kind of all in one group there.
ولا نيد كوبي نيد حبة كذا طير قده.
Doesn't look like they'll be hunting too much, but you know he wants that ace. Give it a look in.
Feels like he should, but I guess this is the discipline we were requesting earlier, so we can't really have it both ways, can we?
I guess you're right.
يلا أعطيناه سلاح. ليته خلى سلاحه بعيد.
Let's have a look at it.
Practically through the teammate. This is so fast.
Really calm, clean shooting.
حلو.
Head in the game. Had a bit of a rough one on the CT side of Banana, but after 14 and 15 now.
Incredible work.
Has to be, you can see they're juggling guns around still, not even sure what they want to do with this one. It's partial buy. Falcons are giving a lot of these up. The 5.7s have been a real thorn in their side.
Don't lose the AK. It's the one weapon you do have.
EK's got a challenge.
اوكي الايكي بالبي.
3 people at the B bomb site. Even the Mac
مولوتوف دي اول الموهبة مولوتوف ولا الموهبة بالاي. طيب من عنده مولوتوف؟ مونس يلا مونس مولوتوف مولوتوف. طير قده خليه يطلع منه. حلوة سموك نايس سموك. يا ناس الأخضر شاقيني يا ناس دلوني عليه. حلو نفوز ماب مو مابنا تاريخي بس أمس فزنا ماب مو مابنا وخسرنا. يلا نتفاعل نتفاعل.
Holding the angle, they're going to smoke it off, and he's holding it the whole way through. I do like seeing that, not allowing for.
أيوة خليك مركز نيجو خليك مركز عليه خليك مركز عليه. أيوة حلوة. قاعد اجلس سد.
This is tough.
تكفى. الله نحسب احنا الازرق. الله اني جاني هبوط. انزل احنا حمر حسين احنا الحمر. يا عمر يا مونس يا الجوت هيبي جوت.
See where they want to pounce. So they're going to swing around together, presumably, and try and get a couple of kills here. Time running thin.
بشيفهم.
Might as well, I suppose. Gives you everything you need going forward. Already got the Kevlar, a few bits of utility as well.
Yeah. Looked like they were giving an opportunity for Falcons to make a mistake potentially, but Falcons haven't been doing
يا ناس يا ناس دلوني عليه يا ناس الأخضر شاقي. الله.
There was a bomb that went off, Henry, but yeah.
True. But no casualties reported.
الله يا إخواني الحياة حلوة.
You're right. You win this time.
الحياة حلوة لما يفوز فالكون. امس فالكون فاز سيديو فاز على اوبتيك تاريخي والله فوز تاريخي 3-1 ريمونتادا تاريخي فريق تاريخي والله اوبتيك ما كان خسران يمكن 9 مباريات سمعت منه قال انه 9 مباريات من 8 مباريات ما شاء الله وزن عليهم شيء تاريخي فزنا على التيفز في قبله 3-0 تاريخي سويب طينا ان شاء الله اليوم سويب برضه 2-0 يلا باقي جيم كمان احنا اصلا شوف فالكون بعصب باخر ركعه يعني باقي جيم ولا باقي جيمين يجيب اليد ما يعرف يحسموها يا ناس الاخضر شايقني يا ناس دلوني عليه
Kevlar in the last round, they got the AK still. Oh, timing is incredible. I don't know why no one's watching that. Smoke was fading. That feels like a bit of a slip up potentially.
يا عمري يا شيخ مونسي يا الجوت.
Just trying to get out of there. The flashbang doesn't affect Monacy at all. Spots one. Does he go for the swing for the...
ما شافه يا رب شافه الحمد لله تراي. نيد معك نيد معك سموك شيت.
Might as well maintain the 4-on-4, but time is running a little thin. 35 seconds here. What's the final commitment? It's the bomb on the back of Monacy right now. Smokes down towards B. Bit of a fake.
Nice smoke.
Got smoke a coffin.
نفس سموك يسوون نفس الحركة يسمون.
Eco will try and do his best to get one by the looks of things here. Takes the footsteps as they creep in towards A.
Just keeping 2 people there is enough.
Zero. No, Tess is already in.
Yeah, but he'll have to do a lot of work. Right? Zero is a strong player right now. G gets the first one. Zero in the pit. He sprays down the second player, and G is holding tight. Like you said, no time left here. They left it to the last couple of seconds, trusting that they could win what would have been a 3-on-2 isolated in that A bomb site, but they could not make it past. G taking down Nico.
عندنا فول صح؟
That's 10 for Tyler.
We got money. We got a lot of money إن شاء الله. شو؟
Oh, it definitely does. It's going to be a tactical timeout, I assume, called by the Falcons here. Zonic does not want this to go to overtime whatsoever. They've got the money now.
Nice time وايد حلو time وايد نقطة الأب المتعة اللي عليهم. الهيجان. الدوا.
The AKs, everything they need for this round. But need to close it out here, otherwise overtime looking very likely indeed. You have to commend Tyloo for their performances today. The individuals have turned up. They're keeping up in the aim department, the mechanical skill. Not much separating these two teams. It's Zero, new boy as well, after 17 kills. I think he's top of the server. Yeah, he is. That was the opening kill from Mozio.
It's easy to see how a team like Tyloo could do a lot
nice,
more damage
nice sniper, nice own.
If they just, you know, keep playing with this lineup. Zero seems to be a great addition. I think they got pretty much all the pieces.
Kind of need a deep run here, though. The blast opening at those VRS points.
Sure.
That's when we'll start seeing them in more tournaments.
I hope so. I really think Chinese Counter-Strike has evolved a lot over the past couple of years.
Yep, Chinese.
Sure.
Clean.
They've managed to get past some of the troubles which in the past did involve being very aggressive after initial success. Like they'd keep fighting over and over again and they get punished for it. But seeing less of that now. Down to the last 2 rounds. Let's see if Falcons can put an end to it fast.
في جمهور لا ما في جمهور لا إذا في جمهور كان بيطلعوا لنا ما في جمهور ما أتوقع في جمهور. نايس شت هذا مو نايس علينا دي.
But it does a little bit of chip damage I suppose. G, it's an easy shot onto Nico and now Jam Young wants part of the action too. Drops Kisuke and it's a 5
عمري.
now.
الحمد لله واحد.
No.
بيسمر.
Just as I was saying.
3 ضد 2. 3 ضد 2. 3 ضد 2 تكفون.
Doesn't seem to be a problem though. We are going to see Monacy left in a 3-on-1. A sort of round though he can win, but no time or space.
دايما 2 يروحون.
Overtime looking very likely now. We're going to round number 24. We're averaging about $2,500 per player on the Falcons.
وانا ما مو فاضي نروح اوفر تايم والله مو فاضي نروح اوفر تايم. جيم واحد بس جيم واحد 1 game. I'm being 1 round بس.
Yeah, you were asking for it over and over again. Where is Monacy on this side? Glad we get to see it tested by Tyloo.
والله حرام نروح اوفر تايم والله.
يعني Can they close things out, the Deagles? They certainly have the skill to do so, but we'll
حلوة يا عمري يا شيخ عقبني. بوش أم النادي تبن. من هذا ابن الحبايب هذا ضروري يطيب ذا جي. جي جي.
Tossed out. Kicksan and Tess's now. 2 versus 4 to stop overtime.
I can't see a world where they bring this one together, but
nope.
Let's see what's available. Not much. Kicksan
4-1. Overtime. دائما احنا كذا دائما.
Just want to take a map of the Falcons, but if they keep playing like this, I mean, anything is possible. I'm not going to rule it out. Zero is top fragging along with Mercury. Both of them had 18 kills. Moja for me. Oh, there's the shot from G. He crouches right into it.
رجال كل زق.
Overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Tyloo, they're here to do some real damage to Falcons.
يا رجال حرك. حرك لا لك كم قدك حرك. متحمس على راسي. شاب وياك. لا عليكم مسلم نمزح اذا انت مسلم نمزح.
It's G that really came to life. Mercury with some magical moments as well. G's feeling it.
هذا ينافس امينيم بالراب.
He's not playing badly, but I know he could do more than this.
You look at the scoreboard, everyone on Tyloo's hitting hard right now. That's a real issue. They are keeping up with the Falcons.
Oh, let's go.
And Monity not playing bad by any stretch of the imagination, but not having one of those godlike performances we know him for.
يلا حرقت قد اهلك بس يلا نسوي حطه.
Took quite a lot of damage. Maybe it's fine.
سميك لي شيء ان تسلا يا عمر يا شيء. اي من اول كذا يا اخي والله ضروري تتعبون ضروري طب ازرع قنبله يا ايجيل كمان مان.
Kicksan given another smoke to deploy towards Moto momentarily.
They don't have an incendiary or anything to kind of get rid of some of these corners in the A-bomb side. If they really wanted to go for it,
هذا مو نداد دي.
they're walking away. That's pretty cool to see Tessus ignore the 50% health.
It was no problem at all, was it?
Didn't care. Yeah, he's kind of been the one of
the
Falcons so far.
He saved them a few times. You think about that hit sequence he had, and now the double kill.
يا ناس دلوني عليه يا ناس الأخضر شاقني يا ناس دلوني عليه.
Nice timing, good teamwork. That's what you want to see from the Falcons. Doesn't matter if you win it in overtime. Just winning your opponent's map pick here is what it's all about. They've got a nice advantage here, winning that first round comfortably.
They also did the timing just when G wasn't holding that boiler, because 2 seconds earlier, G was straight. Even if they flash him, he probably can still get the kill on Tessus just by the mouse.
الأخضر شاقيني يا ناس دلوني عليه يا ناس الأخضر شاقيني يا ناس دلوني عليه يا ناس الأخضر شاقيني يا ناس دلوني عليه.
Well, nice opening round. Well done to Tessus. Going to be trying their luck towards Banana this time. Want to see
in front of it. Okay, never mind.
So the AWP and the T steps to the bomb in his back. Nice grenade.
حلوة. Nice grenade. Nice.
Jamiang and Mozia forced to go back towards the safety of the bomb side. Nico hunting them down.
Nico's very confident in this position. I feel like the whole game he's been angling for.
هذا السموك لعب علينا فيه والله اسمه.
Double setup in the hallways. Tessus, he's called it out. I don't know if he saw the second player, but he certainly registered. It's very common for the AWP to be.
ما شاف واحد شاف لاعب واحد.
That intel.
2B 3A.
For the B execution, trying to flush out any T's towards the cubby. Mid.
Sick if Falcons just go for it right now. Yeah, in the smoke, Nico. He's hungry for something more.
عمري.
He's gonna get the first one, but Jam Young comes out and he's got enough bullets to take down.
يا أخي شلون؟ يا أخي شلون يا أخي؟
Goes down, it becomes a quad.
Excellent work there. Solid defense towards B. They try and play in front of the.
كل زق.
And it's to their detriment. Jam Young, the star player of Tyloo. Look at the flashbang as well. He sets himself up for success. So calm with it. 7 HP the entire time. Last bullet on the final headshot. We go 1-1.
Yeah. He had 2 bullets left for the last fight there.
هب على ايم عنده، هب على ايم.
Super sick from Jamiang, goes up to 20 kills. Top of the
هذا مو ايم ذا. طيعين عشان.
This is what I said at the start. If Jamiang can show up like this, haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it in the tournament, but if he can, it is a different game, and Tyler will be a different team. He's just that good.
Oof. Retake utility burns Nika down to 40. They've already taken heavy nade damage and Kixan as well. Kisuke will be in towards the boiler room. Posted up towards
man, please man.
Gotta be challenged again. Molotov out of position. Holds a more defensive line here.
لا إذا راح جي هذا جي.
Falcons still don't know really
بضحك
where they're
ضحك.
going with this. They're checking out the top mid. Actually have a fair bit of top mid control.
زيرو.
Everyone's
جميع.
over.
يا شيخ.
Down just now from Falcons over at B. So that's about a
هذا جميع هذا رابر.
They know that Tyloo don't know anything about what's happening over at the B bomb site. Let's see if they can use that window to execute onto this A bomb site. There is a rotation starting to get back.
حلوة السموك ثاني هذه.
Library, but G with the beginning.
عمري.
Trying to spray them all down at Sham Young. That's a big indication. The fact that he's an arch should tell you something if you're on the Falcon side. I don't know if they could do anything about this. Nico trying to sneak through, but he's already being caught. It's actually, that shouldn't have been Jam Young's kill.
No.
That should have been the B holder instead. Monacy. The bomb is miles away. He can't win the round. It's impossible. Zero takes him down. Oh, this is the Jam Young I was waiting for.
ابتسامة تقهر ابتسامة.
It's out there.
الابتسامة تقهر.
2 more kills for him. Beautiful shot. Great awareness from the library. An impossible angle for Nico to deal with there.
يضحكون. تضحك يا ابن الكلب. تضحك يا الموهبة.
Things over here, and we know that B bomb site was a bit of a nightmare for the Falcons.
الله الله حط رجلي في فمك والله. هم تلعب زي الناس.
Tyloo were bullying them, and we do need to see an adjustment.
والله اشتينا رجال بالفريق اشتينا رجال. وانا رجال. يبغى ناس زي ايبكس. زو. ايبكس زو اخر مرة تروشوا يمكن 2015 تروشوا. ناس كذا يعني فيهم ريحة. اما تعطيني الموهبة هذا كل يوم يحط حموره. كل ما خسر جيم يضحك. انا ترى وضع حبي يعني ترى ماني متوتر.
On the verge of something historic for their organization.
Yeah, this would be huge. It's going to be Nico drawing kicks on this time. Got 3 players over towards the side of the map. Normally this drop.
كل ما قتل واحد صلح شعره.
Good grenades, considerable damage.
تحس ما تحسه لاعب كونتر، تحسه واحد دافور. مو حق كونتر.
Already low kicks and could not have been a better timing for the headshot against Mercury.
That's what they were hoping for in regulation. Yeah. With the extra player there, the third man providing the util, it makes a lot more sense. You can see how much more space Kisuke had, so much more damage inflicted with the backup from Nico and his grenade. That should be round.
عمري.
Yeah, really good work. And this time, because they'd already landed the grenade on Jam Young, you can see Kusuke's height. He's hunting for the second kill, and it makes a lot of sense in that moment.
Well, that's the first time when Nico's actually joined them for the combat side of things. He normally drops off the grenades, and then it's just one flash from Kixan, and then Kusuke tries his luck, but that makes a lot more sense. Just getting stuck in as a squad. You can see the human rubble literally the bottom of banana.
فلسبته. ايش كان عندهم فلوس؟
14-14. Nice opening round. That might dissuade them now from going towards
They had so much free reign over on this side. It was sort of ridiculous. What was the stat? Like 8 bomb plants?
Yeah, فزنا ماب حلو. أفضل من لا شيء. فزنا ماب بالأتاك حلو.
Kisuke definitely warming up into this series. Need a clean sweep to close it out here though. 3-0 is what they're looking for.
So King's laying down the law though.
شوف هذا آخر مرة تروش. بحرب الخليج. تروش آخر مرة.
Here we go.
Zonic wants to get the hell out of here.
Oh yeah.
Move on to their map pick.
يا حياتي يا مونس يا حياتي. أبيض ناعم.
Once again, four more best three to you today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got NRG versus Furia up next. Liquid versus the Mongols. That'll be a great game. Can't wait to see that.
الله لا يبلانا بس.
9Z, the surprise package of yesterday taking on Team Spirit. They've already slayed Mouse. Could they take down the Dragon?
Why not? They were a lot of fun. I think that game should be Spirits, but it'll be fun to watch. I guarantee it won't be a boring game. Here we are. Oh, it's an early death. Jam Young, he has deleted them at the top of Banana. Not even a chance. Outrageous. The mechanics on this guy.
Look back to regular broadcast here. That's what we were expecting. Jam Young gets himself 3.
He's just so sick. m0NESY survives, but the rest are coming. And I don't even know why they're waiting that long. They must. They know that Tess is the pit player. Everybody knows. So m0NESY's here. Nobody cares. Throw grenades at him forever until you get the bomb planted.
Oh, this is map points.
Oh yeah. If you're not a Jam Young fan already, I don't know what you're doing. Get on this train.
Unreal from him. So crisp with it as well.
Yeah.
Giving it a look in. 4 on 2. Time running thin. They know exactly where m0NESY is. Tessus will find one, but the sniper is dropped, and there it is. 0NG to confirm the round, but
طيب سؤال انت
is Jam Young for sure
تدافع
forcing his way up towards
دفن
Banana, giving him
تهجم ليش؟ تهجم يا ابن الكلب انتوا ليش؟
and they had the same setup there as well.
بذمتكم هل شفتوهم يهجمونهم؟ أنا ما
They never really got the grenades to shut him down here. They wanted to peek around the smoke, and that did not work out.
Playing for double overtime now.
0-4 in their last 4 overtime maps.
Bode well.
That's rough.
يا أخي تروح كذا ليش يا أخي؟ هدي يا أخي هدي الحبة.
They got the keyboards ready. They're already typing away with the memes. The meme catalogs have been brought up, Henry. They want to see.
حتى الناس دي تبن يا. ما نعرف نرمي نيد.
Falcons would love to just get past this point, get to ancient.
لا تسوي حاجة ارحم لي أمك يا أخي. سوي حاجة بحياتك يا.
Eagles come out, and it's not enough to stop Moja. Now the A-bomb side is wide open. This should be the map decided in favor of Tyloo. Kicks Sanakusuke in a 2 versus 4.
إيه سووا حاجة ارحم لي أمكم يا إخواني. مش منطق والله.
This is where another version of Chinese Counter-Strike would have been aggressive. I feel like they got the discipline this time to hold on. They got the grenades. They have everything they need to win this round.
They have another smoke on top of the one they just deployed. An impossible retake here.
Yeah, just throw down that smoke and you block
صعبة
it.
صعبة مرة
There's
صعبة.
no way to get back in. Bit of a grenade going deep, trying to block it off. Incendiary as well on Jam Young. It doesn't really touch him at all. And now they're trying to run on through, but they get decimated. Tyloo, they take
شوف كيف حسموها شوف.
off of Falcons.
شوف كيف حسموها شوف.
Is a real headline.
It was just a bit too aggressive from Falcons there, forcing the issue of Banana.
تضحك يا نيكو ها. عجبك الخسارة.
But overall, it's Jam Young shutting them down. He is bringing that world-class form today, and they've got an uphill battle to climb now.
That map started like a drag race between 2 cars with no fuel and flat tires, but it ended with Tyloo pulling clearly into the lead. Inferno now in the pockets of the Dragons of Tyloo. Yeah, what a win.
Yeah, they are thinking about it. Early pressure being applied. How fast are they going to? Are they going to go down the middle instead? Yeah, it might just be a bit of a drive-by. They're checking it out. The bomb is still here, so that's a big indication of what's going on, but they are checking out the donut position. Red room for Jam Young. Lured into a peak. I think they were thinking there must be something wrong here. They're in the middle. They're throwing grenades at B. We got to find out what's happening, and that investigation did not turn out in their favor. Neither does this one. m0NESY has picked up Jam Young. Great distraction here for Falcons. You could see that Tyloo.
انتبهوا دونت. انتبهوا دونت ارحم لي أمكم انتبهوا دونت. جاي كيكسنج جاي.
Zero lining them up. It could be big. It's G to help out before the bomb is even planted. We're back at a 3v3.
Yeah, definitely winnable now.
يا عمري شيء أخيرا.
Got that Hex Henry.
Blink and you miss it.
You cursed them right away.
والله كده أخي خليه يا أخي.
Important pistol round lands in their favor. We are going to see whether Tyloo forced by in the second.
It's a Falcons pistol round.
It is a Falcons pistol round. You'd love to see it. Nico as well, waiting for that aggression. He showed a lot of presence towards B there, through Molotov smokes towards B at the start, trying to hold players on that side of the map. Actually having a collateral there with the Glock. You don't see that too often. But there we have it.
But that pressure to force the peak from the CT side, that's the sign, right? From Falcon's point of view. They want that.
There's surely no world where they lose to the USPs though, right? No universe where that happens.
The thing is, right up until you say that, I'm so confident they won't. But as soon as you ask the question, maybe. Now, it should not happen. There's just...
It's like a 0.5% chance.
Yeah, I think that's about the territory that we're in. Just to keep everyone informed.
I feel.
And they're doing the right thing. Mac 10 is first. If you find a stack here, doesn't matter.
Nice smoke.
Yeah. First kill.
One donut, please.
Tessus on the prowl.
Tessus تكفى Tessus.
Looking to crack things open, farm some cash.
عامل Tessus.
There, nice jumping Mac 10 kill on Jam Young. The guns will be coming up in the following round here as well.
I feel like the boys on the desk are a lot more mellow today. They were going so hard on mouse yesterday.
Well,
نيجو بلا روح مك. روح مك روح مك.
They're considered a top 3.
روح مك.
We kind of expect calamity from Falcons at this point.
Okay, maybe that's it.
ايوه مسكنا.
Like they're going to win. I'm not going to say they're going to win this series
hands
down, but they should be able to bring this one back. It should be fine. It was their opponent's map pick.
Okay.
عمري.
They're reserving
I feel like, yeah, they were just a bit audacious.
ضروري يطفرون ضروري.
Stages of regulation on their CT side. I feel like they thought, okay, we're just going to outclass our opposition here. We're going to dominate, put our foot on the throat. Didn't really work out. Only got 5 rounds on SCT side. Couple of fumbled rounds. Wasn't the end of the world. They lost in overtime. And Jam Young got like, what, 27 kills.
I've got an alternative theory.
Oh,
analyzing the analyst desk.
Go on.
They started the days with pancakes, Henry. They were up in arms about it. They love them.
So you feel like you just need to feed them sweet treats and it calms them down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be something for teams out there if they're going to be on the desk. Like,
well, we'll see if that trend continues. First gun round, as mentioned, we have got some nice mid-control. Kisuke will be going in towards the red room. Smoke down towards Donut.
تكفى روح. حرام عليك. حرام عليك. حرام عليك. والله حرام عليك.
Out of the round pretty much, down to 4 points of health.
That's really expert timing. You heard the spam. I think you might have heard the reload as well.
Exactly.
He walks through.
Okay, رايحين رايحين
Jam Young down to 4 health here. Zero though. He has been such a revelation for the team. Didn't know much about him coming into the tournament.
يعني ذكرت الآن السموك الله يهديك ذكرت السموك الآن. هذا ذكرت الآن السموك ولا كيف؟ ماني فاهم. نايس نايس نيد نايس نيد نايس نيد. بس أنا تأخرت بالسموك الله يعافيك.
As the bomb is planted and they do not have a kit.
Smoke for A main.
Okay, it's good to know. Is it enough though to bring them back? There's nobody really in that position right now.
على سموك. مين ما سموك؟ ما عندنا سموك. Shit.
No, does not.
يا عمري.
Time off the clock. Another great headshot. He's just in this position. All right, G brings it back, but they need to get on the defuse right now, and they can't really be interrupted. Nico will spray down Jam Young. They're trying to see if they can body.
يا عمري يا شيخ. Tessus.
Good work here for Falcons. They win the first 3 rounds. They survive that right by there from Tyloo. This is the kind of start that they need and are looking for.
Yeah. No nightmares, no blunders just yet. Tactical timeout, you would assume is for Tyloo at this point.
لا IGL طبعا.
Work out how they're going to operate here in round number 4. Money's at around $3,000 per player. You can justify some 5.7s, some Deagles, but we know how deadly they can be with those weapons, Anders. So Falcons need to be on high alert. It's not as scary as Inferno. Ancient plays a lot different, a lot of long-range encounters.
Yeah.
Over that mid-control, difficult to really make the 5.7 have the same level of impact as it does on the tight corridors of Inferno. Decent try here from Zero. Managed to get the man advantage at one point, but Jam Young was down to 4 HP, courtesy of Kyosuke, so...
The reaction time on those shots is pretty impressive, you know?
They're feeling it. It's all under control for now. 5.7.
Michael Tyson.
And Kickstand continuing with the Mac 10, which makes a lot of sense. Might as well farm the extra cash and be out there scouting for anything that's going on.
يا عمري سريع سريع يا عمري.
Some kind of a clock there, but
Don't be late.
it's caught instead. Yeah, we're not expecting anything wild out of Tyloo in this round. Like you said, if they could do a little bit of damage here, that would be just fine.
يا عمري يا شيخ الموت.
Now with Kyusuke as well. I mean, this is supposed to be the real strength of this team. It's just the absolutely crazy firepower that, in theory, they should have. Doesn't always work out for Falcons, but on paper.
They definitely always have the firepower. It's the coordination and the advantages, which is the real problem for the squad.
That is true, but I feel like sometimes the issue as well, they don't have all the firepower in the same like round or map. Like sometimes 2 people go missing, and it's a bit weird, you know. But yeah, there's no one can doubt the star quality of this.
ما في.
Bear in mind, confusing start of the tournament as well. Had to bring a nucleons again.
He was awesome though.
He was very good.
Safe.
I became briefly a nucleons fan.
Hello.
Not anymore.
Well,
you had enough now.
Nice. This is حلوة تجلس.
For him as a player, coming from the academy team, he's getting so much great experience.
طفرهم طفرانين.
He will have a very bright future ahead of him, I'm sure.
وإذا فزنا الجيم الخامس والله بصير تاريخي يا اخوان صدقوني. يطفرون ما عندهم فلوس بيصير. طبعا إذا اشتروا أسلحة. ضروري يشترون أسلحة ضروري جدا يشترون أسلحة. ضروري يروح. لا خلي.
No force by victories. So far, so good.
5000 4000 قريب ال5 ليش؟
in the break. They seem pretty happy. Didn't seem too stressed.
انت تبغى تفوزون يعني عادي ما عندي مشكلة بس مو كذا.
I think it was a few unlucky fumbled rounds and losing to some pistols. Jam having a life game, like it happens. It's not the end of the world. I do feel like they were too aggressive on that piece of the map in CT regulation. But that's as I said coming into this, that's what they're known for. That's their game plan. They'll stick to it.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating though because you did call it out right at the start and they kind of kept doing it.
That they would change their mind.
Yeah, it was just fascinating. We didn't see Monacy ever go towards B, and that's where the bomb was planted 8 times. It just, that's the remedy to that problem. Get the orb over there, get the opening pick.
Team kill Mercury. Could he do more? That's right through the smoke, Jam Young. Monacy never even gets a chance to fire his gun there. That's not bad at all. Zero had to go down, but they trade 3 kills in return. That mid-fight on this map is just so important for the CT side.
Well, this is a very
هذا الذراع تاريخي يا اخوان الذراع هذا اللي راح تاريخي.
They've got a 4-on-2, but this is the signature move of Nico.
Yes.
He is known for his timings at his B ramp, cracking things open and turning rounds on their head. They're exploring for information. Right now. That should be enough. Nico will get nothing out of his push into the site. The bomb's down behind him.
Again, a test of the discipline of Tyloo, because if they fight Nico one at a time, he can win those fights, all of them. So just have that conversation now. Still 40 seconds.
عندنا وقت نستطيع نيكو. عنده حاجات.
Again, you've said it many times.
واحد رفع
tap the bomb.
Exactly. Especially when you have the huge advantages. Don't give him targets.
Yeah.
Make him run down that clock. So he gets it and sure, plant the bomb.
Yeah.
They've got plenty of money. It's not going to make a huge difference.
Discipline confirmed here a bit. Tyloo not fighting around the bomb. Now they're all going to start to show. 14 seconds left. He is a phenom at playing the late rounds, but this is a lot to ask for. He's already been shut down on one side. 7 seconds left. I think he realizes planting the bomb is not going to... All right. They get him. Only losing another player in that 1 versus 4. But that's the kind of discipline I think that really is separating this from an earlier version of Tyloo, and it's quite nice to see. Recognizing Nico's a world-class player. Just fight him straight up. Good work. But they're on the board at least. Not out of the woods yet, though. Save a single AK from that last round. Would have been fun if they could have got more. But it's a start.
Definitely a start. We'll see if they can continue here, Anders. Battling through the B lane utility. Cave will be a very important part of this map, and you can see Mercury.
عمري shit يا عمري عادي هم كلهم 100 أعوذ بالله. تسس ضروري تشيل واحد ضروري تشيل واحد يا تسس ضروري جدا.
Jam Young spray. He wanted to keep it going, hoping that he could find another headshot here now. Zero
shit
Now
man.
he's left G alone, but Kixan is very low on health.
Gets the AK.
G is real far away, so bomb's gonna be planted. He can reposition.
يا رب يشوف رقمه. يا عمري يا تسكش يا عمري اللي يجي يوم تاريخ يا عمري يا شيخ.
Expecting that, but Kixan to the rescue.
عم الجميع عم الجميع. تضحك ها؟ تضحك يا ابن الحبايب تضحك.
With the pre-fire, more than ready with the crosshair placement, lands a perfect headshot. Chaotic round to say the very least, an ambitious maneuver for Mercury.
I think the idea is great though, with Mercury pushing in from that side, G Molotov's Nico in that little cubby, and then they push down the B ramp as well.
Nico's fired up, he knows how important that round was.
Yeah.
Keeps their money strong, going for the boost now.
It's actually good to see that kind of energy from Falcons, right? This is a really serious game. They get knocked out of the tournament here if they don't make this work.
Yeah, like I said, they didn't seem that jaded after the map loss.
Yeah.
Sure, it's a bump in the road.
عشان تقول للناس ترى احنا مد.
Playing on the T side of Ancient, already up 5-1.
Yeah, it's looking good.
It is looking very strong at the moment.
Just to note, Mirage
لا.
and his
الحمد لله.
first contact on
أما
connect.
رب العالمين.
Bear in mind, Tyloo have never taken a map of Falcon, so
عمري.
already a great showing here today.
شلون يا أخي يشيلك يعني.
Oh my god, vaulting out of the cave. Mercury once again, a madman maneuver.
Yeah.
Doesn't work out for him, and it is going to be another 3-on-2. Jam Young.
تكفون يا اخوان اللي يروح.
Sure you can do much with that MP9.
تكفون يا اخوان اللي يروحون تكفون. تكفون اللي يروحون يا اخوان. اللي يروحون تكفون.
If you save the I mean, obviously if Jam Young gets a kill right now, it's going to be different.
يشيل واحد بدون ما ينشال. إذا شال واحد ضروري ينشال. ضروري جدا. نيكو مكانك غلط يا نيكو.
It could be a really bad spiral for them. Flick opportunity,
that
but
was your
doesn't connect. Yeah, that probably was the one chance you're going to get here. Now they also know that you're there. Oh, gee, he still does it against Tessus. Nico goes back for a look. He takes a while.
حلوة ما شافه. حلوة يا عمري الموهبة يا عمري يا شيخ.
It is expensive for Falcons, but
حرام يروح.
they're winning the round.
شيل الأم شيل الأم شيل الأم أعطيه مونسي.
Couple of 1v1s back to back. Does leave Tyloo in a problematic financial situation, you're right, but they have got maximum loss bonus.
True. Say this though, you mentioned Mirage is the third map. For people who don't know, that's a very strong map for Tyloo as well.
Sure.
So I think their third best.
تأخر نيكو تأخر مرة عشان يقتل الأول.
Don't underestimate them.
أخر مرة. أم راح أم ضاع.
Jam Young's playing today especially. Falcons got the work cut out for them.
بس الحمد لله أنا ملتها وراح الجهة الثانية.
Any silly rounds slip by. Coming out on top in the 1v1s now. Kixan with a beautiful clutch on that A bomb site. Kisu going to close things out there towards B. And it is going to be a full investment from what I can see now. Tyloo limping into round number 8 here with a couple of Famises and an MP9. M4s with Mercury and Jam Young. Remember, you can live trade the game on polymarket.com.
بتابع بقرا برشلونة بتلفوني.
Yeah.
أي مشكلة.
Wonder how many people predicted Tyloo to win this one.
Oh, not many, I'd imagine.
Feel like it can't have been that many, no.
Missed incendiary. Hopefully, it doesn't come back to bite them. Doesn't seem to be much mid-activity. Oh my God, missed smoke as well, lads. What's going on here? They missed the incendiary and the smoke.
Inspired by mouse sports, perhaps.
Yeah.
6-1. Yeah, but the real challenge, apart from the missed grenades, is just the weapons and the utility they have left now, which is not that impressive. Falcons are leaning to the A side again.
يا رب يا رب.
Nico playing that solo position over here. Very common setup for the T side to have this 4-1 split on the map.
مونسي يا عمري يا مونسي.
See if Monacy gets one for free.
نثق يا مونسي نثق والله أثق والله أثق.
How curious are you going to be?
والله أثق يا مونسي.
Spots
ترى
up one there. Throws in a smoke.
يلعبون تحفظ يلعبون بتحفظ
No
مرة.
time to wait on the other side of that smoke.
Yeah.
لو حنا كنا بشينا.
Your options here. Nico, of course, patrolling towards the B side.
والله ضروري نلعب بتحفظ مرة ضروري. ضروري نتعلم ضروري. أنا.
He's going to throw a little one-man execute.
أخي أنت.
Smoke down towards
دفاع.
long.
لعب دفاع يا أخي لا ضروري تتحفظ.
Baiting out some CT
هذا مو ضروري
himself. Molotov towards the cave entrance, trying to hold on that side of the map. They're not taking the bait at all, Anders.
No.
They have 3 players here towards A, which is very unusual. They've got a good read here and a good opening kill.
Didn't even get the gun out in time there. Tessus, he was throwing the grenade. That's not ideal.
يا عمري ثاني تكفى
Really
كابتن.
good work.
يا عمري يا شيخ.
Consider triple, and that will put some pressure on the defense again.
نايس.
15 seconds on the clock. That's burning him in the corner. Moja, he's
من عندك من عندك من عندك من عندك.
Time is running low.
يا عمري يا شيخ.
Pixan, 4 kills will save Falcons in a round that looked very losable.
I don't know how they lose it. Tyloo get the opening kills. We've got 3 players there.
Tyloo
is going above and beyond now. That's 2 rounds he's saved for the squad.
I think one of the issues is Tessus throws a grenade and he barely has the gun out ready for the fight. So he can't really take down Zero, or maybe he could have, but it would have been very difficult to do that. Yeah, I think Pixan to the rescue.
Nico caught one of the rotations towards middle as well when all the action was going on. So yeah, Kixan. You don't normally see that from the in-game leaders. Beautiful sequence, run boost. Up towards the heavens. Looking to send them.
يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا اخي لا يا اخي حرام عليك يا اخي حرام عليكم والله حرام عليكم.
New boy stepping up time and time again for Tyloo.
It's also really the last chance they have. I think they need to make this like a 7-5 half. Otherwise,
يا عمري يا مونس يا شيخ.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know how you win that fight if you're honest.
يا عمري يا عمري والله حلوة يا اخواني روحوا.
2-on-2 and with a health advantage.
ما حد روح مونس يروح معك البم. حسين ترى ما يشوفوا اللي تشوفون. اديها بس. وراك وراك مينيكو وراك.
Crazy round there as we go 8-1. It was 0 with the triple kill. You think it's a done deal, but then they overplay their hand-handers, pushing down, challenging the aim of Falcons. And that's
ايش فيك يعني؟ بتشوف بلنتي يعني ولا ايش؟ يا لطيف زعلان معروف ابن الصينية.
That shot was ridiculous. We got to see that.
والله حلوة نيجو عمري 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 يا عمري الجوت يا عمري.
8-1 and the money busted once again. 5-7s required.
He's just been doing this.
بس لو كنا فزنا الماب الأول.
Very few drop-offs in his career.
كان فرق بس جيم واحد نفوز. كان 12-9. انقلبت علينا.
There are very few people in the world, maybe none, who can compete with Nico.
تكفون مثلتي تكفون حافظوا عليه. يا مونسي يا آخر حبة.
I think they needed the 5 rounds on the
أمك ركز يا.
You know, it's getting worse all the time here with the money that's left.
2 أعوذ بالله ما عندهم فلوس. لطوا. Getting no money. They're broke.
Falcons just get rid of this position using utility.
حلوة حلوة لا شت. بس انتبهوا 2. حلو النيد. حلو النيد. حلو ثاني نيد. يا عمري يا شيخ حلوة 3-4 3-4 والله لو انه فالكون على طول ريوس اروح ايه على طول. ايوه هناك هنا. يا عمري يا شيخ يا عمري يا فالكون يا عمري يا فالكون يا عمري يا فالكون.
It's been an all-out brawl here today.
You had some confidence in Falcons coming into the second map, Henry. They're not letting you down this time.
I mean, even at a 9-1 scoreline, just the mechanical skill we're seeing from both teams is exquisite.
Well, presumably this is what they expected on Inferno. We'll find them a banana, we'll win like this. It's all going to be great. Didn't turn out that way. Round number 11. Finally got some rifles back in the hands of the CT side. Flashed into the middle. Nobody could see a thing, but it
عمري
getting the kills. Attempted to run boost up there from Jam Young.
انتبه
Because the flashes from T are so good. There's just no defense that can live through that one.
عادي اذا مات عادي. بيعطي كول اذا مات بيعطي كول. روح.
With one player finding like 3 or 4 kills, Monesi's not really done anything yet. He's 3-6. It's all about Kixan. It's all about Nico. Kiyusuke, everyone just going off. You don't even need the flash of this.
ارجعوا لو تخسروا فلوس ارجعوا سيفوا. تخسر فلوس يا ابني. ما تخسر فلوس يا ابني.
Providing the vibes.
Exactly, yeah. Telling some stories about the good old days, that kind of thing.
When were the good old days, Anders?
Oh, yeah. When were the good old days?
I'm not even sure.
Probably, you know, back in 2015.
Nip TV?
Nip TV, something like that, yeah.
Rolling here way back then.
I feel like the good old days are coming back, to be honest. I feel like Counter-Strike is looking better than ever.
In terms of like the competitive landscape,
yeah, it's sick.
I think it's great that we have Vitality dominating right now because it's put every other team on high alert.
We've got the best tier 2
بدي اشوف
we've
تذكر
ever had. It's so
مستحيل يا
sick. Like,
اخواني
we're
ده.
missing the Academy League still, rip, but if we're looking real good at the moment.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
So I'm not too sad.
I think that the VRS system as well really like
ما فايز 2-0 ابن عيال الكلب.
Yes.
it really gave us a narrative every single tournament, even like
قويين يا
for
اخواني.
third place decider game.
يعني
is
عقليتهم
super
تاريخية.
important for these teams now.
Yes.
I think it kind of saved CS in a way.
حلوة.
I'd fight to the death on that one. It's definitely a
to the death?
To the death.
Okay, you don't have to go that hard, but I like it.
Mercury goes down, just hunting for weapons. They absolutely should as well. G. Okay, some cinematic shots towards the end. We do like those. He'll save the AW. Almost getting hunted down. Yeah, he will be fine. He saves the AWP. It's little consolation as they're going into round number 12 with a 9-round deficit.
I mean, G's already happy. He said he just wanted to win one map today.
Yeah.
They've never taken a map of Falcons. They've already done it. This one's over. Let's be honest.
Mirage.
You ain't winning Ancient, but you've got your map.
Win Mirage, though.
I mean, I don't
Calling
know.
it now.
Mirage.
Don't call it now. You're going to look foolish.
Well, listen, wouldn't be the first time.
No, true.
I'm well known.
حلوة 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 nice.
Some rounds it's the flashes over. This time you jump into the HE. It feels like Tyloo are getting defeated by the protocols here in Midden for Falcons as much as they are by the mechanics. Very cool to see.
This is the Falcons you want to see in general, though, right?
Hell yeah.
This is what this team's all about. High-flying antics, huge amount of skill, great vibes, nothing too flashy from a tactical perspective. To set up your star players, get stuck in and rip off some heads. Can they find G? Time will tell.
حلوة 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 يا عمري. حلوة حبايب. انت يا عمري يا شيخ. يا شيخ اقسم بالله شكرا والله شكرا. وين اللعب ده كله وين؟ مو نسيت تكفى لا تموت. عندك
You know what happens now.
Jamyoung can find that one, maybe it's all, but Nico
حلوة.
is so smart.
حلوة 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 والله
so
حلوة.
annoying.
عمري.
That's just so, like, you know, Nico could have the skills to fight him, but he knows the better play. That's an MP7 from a kilometer away. Monacy goes down, but it's all for nothing. 1 versus 4 here. Jamyoung towards the donut. They'll fight him just to give him a bit of action towards the end of it, but what a first half it's been for the Falcons.
عامر 11-1 والله تاريخ.
Against Tyloo.
12-13 تكفون جيمين بس بالاتاك. جيمين نبغى جيمين وخلاص. والخوف مو هنا. ايش هذا الشغل؟
Including me or no?
You could include yourself if you want.
Wow. Honestly, gonna be pretty easy. I just put the whole Vitality lineup.
My dream roster right now in CS would be IGL, definitely Apex.
I'm assuming I'm in there, so it's gonna be me. You have Blitz, who is probably sharpest IGL, I would say.
If I had to make a squad to beat Vitality, I would make Nico IGL. Because I think isolated Vitality is really, really great players to have Saibu and then have really great role players. And if you want to beat them, I think you will have problems beating by the system, the way they play right now. So you have to beat them by raw firepower, just out of the gate.
I think it's a no-brainer to pick Saibu and Donkey in your team. I think it's just unfair.
Yo, it's gonna be the bend of that end of the scope is so ridiculous.
هذا نفسهم.
Needs any extra
كم فازوا عليهم بدلتي؟
crossing
اشوف
each
بس.
other's roles. Yeah, they're the best currently. I have no idea how this
لعب زمان.
might work in terms of
بدلتي يا اخي تو ماتش غلطان. Too much.
get used to each other and if it is even gonna work. But you know, donk is donk.
دونج از دونج اي والله.
Hopper, I would say Zaiwu. I would put Dong because I think he's probably the best driver in CS right now.
I will take Monesi. I will take Donk.
Multi-frag moment, but here's Dong's rebuttal. They're feeding Apex to him.
عامر دونج. يا اخي دونج تاريخي والله. والله دونج تاريخي. تخيل هذا كله ضد فيتاليتي. تبارك الرحمن.
At this point, he is like the best one, like past more than a year.
Robs, Apex, Zaiwu and Robs are playing for
روبس هذا تاريخي رب.
by far the best teams in the last months, like even last 1 year, let's say.
Robs for the sake of being one of the world-class anchors for such a long time, and right now in the top one team, and he's been in for a long period of time.
And then we'll take bid.
Kyosuke, I would choose him because I think obviously he's really young, but even though he doesn't have too much experience, he has shown how good he can be, and I think he definitely has a bright future.
Kyosuke. This is just Kyosuke, everyone knows.
I think you also take Kaisuke.
And the last player, I would put Monesi as a hybrid. I just think Monesi just has the class, just has the talent. He knows all of the situational utility. He understands how to play clutch.
نعم.
So I just think it's an
تاريخ
overall...
والله منشي تاريخ بس مدري ايش فيه معانا.
If we're saying that current roster vitality are all going to stay together and you can't have any of them, who would you take instead?
I would take the full roster of Team Spirit.
You never know how a team connects. These players and Vitality seem to add something to the server and make the teammates better. I think that's unique, and I think we've only seen that in the Astralis era, where every player is really great and they're making each other better. And I think that is always the hardest when you make a team that has to compete for the finals on the first day, basically.
Welcome back to Blast Open, where the Falcons are ruffling some feathers. They're up 11-1 on their map pick of Ancient. Feels like we're done here, Anders. A formality at this point as we get ready for Mirage.
Very hard to construct a story in which Tyloo make any kind of a comeback here. Pistol round is the first test, but it'll be a long time before we get real excited about this T side for them. They are grouping up outside of the B bomb side, though. Maybe they could find a way to punch through. 3 people defending. Doolies right in their face. They take her, honestly, but Tessis, some very crisp headshots. Will take down Jam Young and Moja both, and now hiding in the corner kicks. And I don't think they were expecting for that third player to not be part of the fight, but still be on the site. Bomb not planted. Maybe it won't be.
تكفى.
In a 1v1.
تكفى يا جيول تكفى. Please, man.
On Ancient, 15-6. He's had a couple of clutches already.
Yeah, he's been doing so much work, and he's going to find.
يا عمري يا شيخ. جيم واحد عشان خلاص. نروح البيت. مش نروح البيت يعني معنا جيم واحد بس يعني نفوز.
Looking forward to bring out a stat about Monesi AWPing on the CT side. It doesn't.
يا اخوان نفتح برشلونة.
They've taken that away from me.
Yeah, we're at map points after the first round of the second half.
It's disappointing.
يعني انت بالله عليكم مين شوف لكم ردة فعل على الحاجتين برشلونة وكونتر يعني طبعا
nothing too flashy in a tactical perspective, just Kick Sam winning out the clutches, Nico hitting some unbelievable shots, Kyosuke bringing it up the rear, and Tyloo not really turning up. Didn't have a response. It's a very scrappy game once again. Falcons warmed up now though, and they have asserted their dominance. This is the performance they wanted in Inferno. They wanted to get stuck in and show how much better they are. Finally, we're seeing it come to light. Can they close things out now? Nico.
Certainly got some backup with him, that's for sure. Double for Mars in his donut position. Trade is very respectable, but Nico still stands tall, at least for another kill there. Bomb being planted, and they don't have a kit. There's not one on the ground either. So let's see if some of the after plant positions here for Tyloo could net them another round. That's a very good smoke.
خلاص يا اخي.
Timing is sick.
انت انسحب يا اخي انسحب.
That's always the way, isn't it?
استحي على نفسك يعني. اخجل على نفسك.
Yeah, you do always remind us, and there's a good reason for it here. Boost.
عمري.
Wait a minute, that's a wall bang. I don't even know how they realized.
يا عمري. يا عمري. نقدر صح.
Spray them all down. 3 kills for Tessis.
نقدر. يعني نقدر.
Unbelievable.
Good game يا اخوان. حلو.
13-1. That is such a powerful team right here.
Revitalizing the squad, raising the morale. They should have taken Inferno. They know it. But Tyloo, not really much you can do. You can't be too gutted with that one. You've taken your map pick. They've taken theirs. It's going to be Mirage. The way the Falcons are hitting right now, I don't think we stand a chance of Tyloo taking the series.
Now that's how you bounce back from a disappointing Inferno. Take notes, Mouse. Falcons right back into the swing of things and no mercy shown.
That settles it for me, Mike. Falcons are the best team in the world. It's clear. They are the best team in the world based off that one map.
الله يجزاه خير. الله يجزاه خير. الله يقدر يقول احنا افضل
All right, he does not want to touch that. Let's just talk about Kixon.
مدري هو قاعد يتهبل علينا ولا
IGL fragging out of his mind. 16 and 7 here, lighting the torch for Ancient. His teammate then picked it up and ran with it.
They feel like there's still a chance here. I don't think Tyler are going to go up so easily. Yes, they are the underdog team, no question. They're used to facing maybe a little bit worse opposition, but they've got some tricks up their sleeve, I think. G, he's pretty good on that CT side AWP. Mercury is really good in the A connector, and on the T side, Mercury is a really good roamer. So they have something to work with here. I do think Falcons are the favorites, but let's find out as we hit into the third map here. Everything on the line between Falcons and Tyloo.
Yeah, loser goes home. Falcons in the drive.
مدري إذا تسمعون أنا قاعد أسمع برشلونة بالسماعة.
Giving them a walloping on Ancient. They're going to start on the T side. It looks to be
okay, يا رب.
rush here. Honestly, leading the charge. Flashbang goes in, and we are off to the races, Anders.
Kind of love it. This is the kind of speed we want, but Jam Young, he wants to stop them.
عمري
Derail this train.
وراك.
The one though. Kixan takes him in return. The bomb is being planted.
عمري تزيد تبين بس يلا مشي لك دراع المتن مشي يلا.
Couple of dualies here. Moja, this must be successful against Nico.
يلا نيكو تكفى نيكو يا عمري يا نيكو. يا عمري يا شيخ واني. شكرا. ترى صعب الاتاك هذا صعب. ناخذ اول جيم اتاك حلو اول بالبستول ثاني شيء تاريخي. بس يا اخي ما تشوف ان احنا متطورين بالبست. اعتقد ضد نافي نفوز بستول والله شيء ما كنا نفوز بستول.
What's that? Is it the midwit meme?
Yeah, exactly. The 0 IQ, then the 200 IQ, just rush B.
Yeah. Get on. If production can find that meme and make it, you know, in the next round, that's what we need.
Don't do that. It's not worth
حلوة.
It's not that funny.
لا.
It is an old meme, but
يا أخي لا حرام عليك.
What can you do? Not up to date.
They have been enjoying the four spies. Tyloo. See what they want to bring one out here. I'm seeing a scout in.
ما أدري منكم يا أخوان والله ما أقدر أركز مكاني.
Let's have a look. They have
المهم فزنا أول بستول.
G, MP9s, 5.7s, and it's keeping it simple. They're in the flow state right now. Just stick together. Death ball into these bomb sites.
They can win using that death ball mentality.
Sure. Let's see what can be done here, though. Nice smoke just as they're committing. Do they run through it? Or do they recalculate their options here?
I feel like it's so tempting to do it, and they're going to bite on that temptation.
Oh my god.
Zero's got the kill. Tessa started the shot. Modesty with the great flashbangs.
عمري يا شيخ. عمري. مونسي وين مونسي؟ ازرع الرجال بالبي. مطول رجال مطول.
Didn't have enough to hold on. Jam Young.
حلوة بيدري حلو.
Limits his options significantly. Just gonna see if he can pick one off.
رفينا مو عاجبني اليوم. مو بعقله رفينا مو بعقله. في مكان ثاني عقله مو بالجيم. عمري.
And we like to go 3-0 here. They continue with their winning ways. We are just joining us. First map of Inferno, a little bit slow to start. Trying to dominate the map where Falcons, too much aggression, too many fumbled rounds against pistols. Actually led them to a defeat in overtime against.
يا عمري رفينا روح يا رفينا تكفى يا رفينا.
He was so quick.
And it was 13-1. Now onto Mirage, 3-0 locked in on the T side. Things going swimmingly for Team Falcons.
But as we said, Tyloo have never won a map against Falcon, and they've done that today at least.
That was their only objective. The problem is, there's nowhere to go after losing this game. You are knocked out of the tournament.
Yeah. We've already lost some big names so far.
بنندم عليها
Yeah, we
راح نندم عليها.
Just to make sure.
5-4 حلوة الموهبة التاريخية. واحد فوق.
We've lost NIP. We've lost FaZe. And we've lost FaZe.
يا عمري يا الموهبة يا عمري.
Really rough.
Looks like Tyloo might be joining that list. Most notable there, of course, Miles and FaZe. FaZe kind of
تكفى. يا عمري واحد هنا واحد على يسارك. شكرا على الفولو يا اخواني. شكرا على الفولو يا اخواني الله يجزاكم خير.
Not happened in living memory for Mouse. They're so consistent at making the playoffs at everything. But yeah, definitely struggling a bit. We'll see if they can recover that in the future. But for now, Falcons, they made it way through that round pretty easily. There's nothing really to talk about either. Well, now we got rifles.
Good news is for Miles, they've got a couple of weeks for Bucharest, so
true.
See whether they can work it out. But for now,
Okay.
After you find yourself suffering from success, and Kicksan's keeping it simple once again. In towards A-Anders, 0 to defend.
Right on top, Mercury comes blasting out. It's Nico to go down. Kyusuke only the double kill. He does shoot him down pretty quickly, but a 2 versus 2, and the backup is starting to get there. Mercury, he's got Jamian behind him, but he takes the fight right as m0NESY was throwing that grenade. The worst possible timing. Kicksan, he was a superstar on that.
عندنا وقت عنده وقت خذ راحتك يا شيخ خذ راحتك حلوة حلوة
towards CD spawn, that's Mercury.
رجع
to his name, AK-47 in hand. This is a thinking man's clutch.
ما عنده سمو.
Yes, it is. Requires some discipline for Tyloo to not fight him alone.
Well, they've confirmed it's not going to be B, at least through the apartments. You can see them getting that intel.
تكفى.
Yeah.
وراك.
I think they know Mercury just has to not fight straight up.
If he can Molotov CT spawn, there's another Molotov available towards the steps. Get that bomb planted. We'll see whether he wants to
وراك
go
تكفى
for it.
وراك.
Check out this
وراك. جهة ثاني. جهة ثاني تكفى.
Except the one corner he needed to. That is a really smart. I think you're absolutely right, though. Running away, coming back to it again. Like, you could see how that could have worked out. But Tyloo were on the board early, and that's what they need. They were on Ancient as well, and then they never were heard from again.
Well, they've equaled their round total from Ancient, so that's something to work with. 3-1. This is the bonus round, remember. Still comes down to quite an uncomfortable finish. Good work for Mercury, though. Tucks himself in. Guarantees that round. The AWP for m0NESY is on the prowl. Gets a good spawn, denies the push towards middle with the Molotov. Top of middle smoke deployed by the CTs. Makes things uncomfortable.
They did not smoke the window. So, just to point out, I think Falcons wanted to do more, but they got pushed back by this smoke.
Yeah.
I think they had more of a plan for that top mid aggression than we get to see in this round. Again, the lack of smoke in the window from the T side is always worth noting at home. Looking at that mini-map, that should tell you that someone is up.
Yeah, suggests them honestly wanted to go for that pick.
I think so.
Smoke dissipates now. Smoke's down. Mosey up and towards our ladder room.
G's got an
عمره فيرمن.
So not the AWP just yet. He's gonna go down to m0NESY. Pretty easy shot by his standards, to be fair. And now they're trying to creep through. Gotta be careful. No one's controlling the catwalk. Surely someone needs a grenade here. Normally you throw a Molotov or a smoke or something to get rid of that position, but they just leave it alone.
عمري يا m0NESY.
m0NESY will get it back in line. 3 versus 3. 40 seconds for
عمري.
on the bomb side. They get 0. Mercury normally playing closer towards the connector. Let's see if Falcons have done their homework, if they know that he's going to be there.
عمري يا شيخ.
Might not matter. Jamyoung deleted Nico. He's in a real mood right now.
What a face check that is from Nico.
حرام عليك يا ليفا.
Mercury still can be dangerous in this round. He's 4-2 currently, 3 versus 1. The most overlooked position in all of Counter-Strike is this one right here.
عمري يا شيخ.
Spray him down.
عمري فاك.
Dicey there, you're absolutely right. When you're going towards connector, the protocol is throw the Molotov towards shore before you go up. And I think they've got a big carried away. They found a couple of kills.
Yeah.
Everything was going way too good for them and just forgot the basic piece of utility. Doesn't cost them the round. It's absolutely fine. You can see no one's even checking it. No one's even considering shore.
Yeah.
And the Molotov comes in after the kills. Yeah. So I guess just lapse in concentration there. Doesn't cost them too much. It's all good. They go 4-1. Nice little wake-up call, though. Doesn't cost them the round.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't want to extrapolate from just the one round, but these are also the kind of things you do this against Vitality.
Yep.
You are absolutely going to get wrecked.
Sure.
That'll cost you a round every time. 4-1, though. I mean,
مسلم. مسلم.
on Ancient. They're coming into this beginning of this half. They win the pistol. And they
Woman,
once again. I think it is on the shoulders of Tyloo to slow this team down. We know that Falcons can start to doubt themselves. We know they can be frustrated when they start to lose. But we have to bring them to that point. If they keep going like this, well, then they will just have enough momentum to run Tyloo out of the tournament. m0NESY activated early in this game as well. It's a bit of an issue. He had to do nothing at all. He was just a passenger on Ancient. Had a great time though. Got to watch the game from the back line somewhere, but he's in the front seat now. 6-2 with the AWP. You like to see that. And this is sort of round for Tyloo. Given the weaponry, I wish they would come up with something more interesting than this default kind of defense. I'd love to see like a double push into Palace or, you know, push into underpass or anything like that. I feel like this is stack on B maybe.
Hey, sometimes it's better to let the Falcons play themselves.
They've done that before.
Yeah, they've done that a few times.
Yeah, maybe you're onto something. I forgot about that. They're being very careful though. Investigating. Tessus is in the Palace. 3 people in middle.
Yeah, it should be good here. It's a bit of a B stack coming in from Tyloo. 4 players on that side of the map.
I think they'll finish A though. Nico's in the underpass. Tessus, he's been holding this Palace for like a minute now.
Zero. We've been impressed with his output of this tournament, but this could be the last map he plays here at the Blast Open. Made a bit of a name for himself. 5-7 does some
طب ليه يلعب طيب؟ تمام يا أخي. انصاب ليه يلعب يا أخي؟ ليه يلعب؟
And with the B stack in place, bomb will be planted.
Yeah.
And that's the round. 5-1.
Yeah, credit to Falcons for taking their time, checking everything, not walking into anything wild.
Yeah.
It's not the most exciting round, but you know.
It's always the word calamity we use with Falcons. Saw a bit of it on Inferno, but since Ancient...
أخي اطلع يا جارس يطلع مو وقتك اطلع.
I mean, if they can...
هلا مين تمثل زي الناس ولا لا تمثل يا أخي؟
This team will be much more scary to be up against. There's no question about that.
Bear in mind, winner of this game, which is looking likely to be Falcons, let's be honest, will go on to play the winner of Furia and NRG.
I believe. I'm quite excited for that game myself. NRG looked much better than I was expecting. It's quite a promising situation for them.
Bear in mind with that game, it's not a seeding game. That's
finals.
Loser does not make it to the playoffs.
True.
ضروري جدا نسجل ضروري.
Teams that have improved their mental, Liquid are playing later on. They look stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they look pretty good actually this tournament. What did they manage to take down? NIP. They had a close game against Spirit.
Yeah.
Arguably should have taken a map off Spirit. It was that like nightmare clutch against Magix on Ancient that cost them the game. But I think they're looking good. They were playing against Mongols. That's gonna be a hard
حلوة حلوة الند.
I don't think they win it, but I want it to be a good game.
مدمج مدري نايم مدري شيء.
It's gonna be exciting.
روح يا عمري. عمري. حلوة تسس. تكفون يشيلكم 3. يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري. يا عمري يا شيخ يا اخواني. يا عمري يا اخواني. يا عمري. كذا من زمان.
Every one-on-one duel those two have had, Nico has dominated him. Jamyoung has fell off the edge of a cliff after having...
عارفين ركز الحملي أمك كيف تضيع هذه؟ كيف تضيع هذه عارفين؟ والله كورة تاريخية يا أخي. شلون يعرفينها؟ شلون؟
It looks like he starts to shoot before he's out of the smoke.
والله كورة كانت خطيرة. شو تزيد تبين كانت خطيرة بس.
Not being able to see anything and the guy on the other side being dead.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Nico's my go. He always has been.
I don't think consistency over time.
عامر نيجو ماي جوت والله تاريخ هذا المعلق تاريخ. معلق تاريخ. حبيت المعلق.
Like that's the problem. He was playing this way in iNation.
Yeah.
It's not.
You're really rolling back the years there.
With Kassad and Yanko.
Yeah.
Yanko Orping.
Wow.
People don't remember. I do. I casted.
You were there with Nip TV.
Yeah. Listen, people on Earth, Yanko was a sick Orper back then. You've no idea. Got to give him some respect. Round number 8. The money is just unfortunately dreadful here for the Tyloo side. I wish it could be more exciting.
حرام.
The funds.
سجلنا عمري 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 يا فالكون عمري برضه يا فالكون 2 ضد 2 يا عمري يا فقراغ يا عمري يا راغ حلوة
it feels like it was a waste of time playing even
يا عمري يا فالكون يا عمري يا برشلونة يا عمري يا فالكون. شوف الهدف.
You can see the skill disparity. You can see it right now.
Yeah,
they're out of their depth, and it felt like Falcons just overplaying their hand too many times, too aggressive. All the game was going to be too easy for them.
Jacob on the desk in between all the sass was making a good point about Falcons and Inferno. How if it's that much of a weakness, other teams will pick it against them. So I guess that's at least it was worth that. We know that now. We can talk about that going latest.
I definitely think it's one of the maps they really do need to address.
Yeah.
Because I've casted it so many times.
عمري يا اخو الحبطة تاريخية والله صعبة جدا.
Especially on the CT side, like.
Yeah.
الحارس اسمه ليه الحارس كذا تصرف كذا غبي. الحمد لله انه تصرف غبي لنا.
Yeah, reinvent that part. Throw it all out.
And they've already tried that. I think it used to be Nico over there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nico and clearing banana is one of the scariest things. He's so good as a banana player that.
عمري فالكون برضه فالكون متقدمين 7-1. شيء تاريخي والله. كويس.
Well, we're on Mirage now. Monacy angling for an set up with a flashbang. And gee, that's a very good shot. Not a lot showing there. They do need all the rounds. 7-5 is a must here for Tyloo.
On the CT side, yes.
Yeah.
Considering how things are going. You've got a nice man advantage, but you can't hold her in for very long as Kixan. Bit of a masterclass from the in-game leader today. Not so much in the tactics, just the individual skill.
Yeah. They haven't needed big tactics.
It's been quite a basic approach, which is absolutely fine. When you're playing like this, don't need to go too deep in the strat book. Lots of just default set pieces in towards A.
Okay.
Kixan taken down though.
عمري مسك كورة. سجلنا هذا مسك كورة. ايش هذا؟
Very awkward position now. Could vault up towards the bomb site. Nice attempt.
20 seconds. It's time to run the clock down low. G.
جميلة.
Not burned by.
عمري تسس.
Was on top of him. I don't think G was expecting it. 10 seconds on the clock. Bomb is being planted.
تكفون لا تكفون لا.
Do you want to swing against Nico to try and do this? They nearly line up for him, and he'll get the first kill. Nico's already a bit tagged up, but he's 7-1. You know he has the confidence to try and go for this one.
تكفى نيكو تكفى.
Sandwich. He knows where they both are. He's heard the footsteps on either side, so it's not a mystery any longer.
ما عمري يا نيكو يا عمري يا نيكو.
Just such a god.
يا عمري يا شيخ. حلو والله نيكو يا عمري.
You're dead on, Anders. He knew exactly what he was up against. He gets all the sound cues. A split second to decide how he approaches that engagement. Goes to the crowd spray, and the transfer was just sublime. It doesn't get much better than that. The first round in a while, it looked like Tyloo were going to pick up. They get the opening frag against Monacy. G did very well. Stayed alive.
الله حلوة نيكو يعني والله تاريخي نيكو. ايه فتح عيونك ايه تضحك ها تضحك.
9-1 for Nico, 8-1 overall for Falcons. They are unstoppable right now. You don't even need a coach. Keep on going.
It's not necessary. Cardboard Conrad might do. Because he's done all the work for them there.
هيا الموهبة التاريخية.
Threat of being up against Falcons that you could run into this version of Nico. Now, sometimes in the big games he's disappeared in the past, but if they can fix those issues, if he could be there, then this is a team that could win some trophies.
9-1 دايم والله نيكو تاريخي.
But you look at it here. I mean, it does look good. 9-1 for Nico, 8-1 for Falcons. Goodbye.
You don't even get to play the round. You don't even get out the window. I'm not sure he fumbled the jump. He was just there too quickly. He looked a bit awkward, but they do pull one back. Mercury will find Tessa. 4-4 still favors the T side though. Just by virtue of being spread very thin, the T's can group up, overpower the bomb sites. So you're looking for a reaction now. We need some information on the CT side. Can't sit in the dark. A bomb site very vulnerable right now, but the bomb's back in T spawn.
Okay.
Now Falcons are a team that I know forget about bombs sometime.
واحد كاركتر عمري. تبارك الرحمن يا اخواني. تبارك الرحمن تبارك الرحمن.
Mercury and Jamyang. 50 seconds. The bomb is being picked up now.
Yeah, Nico's going to go pick it up. Kisuke's already in CT spawn. It should be done deal. They're so far removed from this one.
It really feels like there's no part of the map that Falcons just can't take. They're just wherever they go. That's it. Like, it's a bit of a fight, but they win it every time.
Nice util from Nico as well. Incendiary down towards the jungle. Smoke to connector. Not taking any risks. No chances here. You don't think anyone's home, but you don't want to give up a cheeky kill. Lock them out. And that's exactly what they do. They're on track for another 13-1 here.
That's what they're going.
حرام.
Still really happy for Tyler to have won that early map. I think that was a good story.
Sure.
Good for them. Inspire them a little bit. You know, G's going to be happy. We can all appreciate that.
حرام رفينا والله. الحارس تاريخي صدى وتصدت والله تاريخي.
Mercury's got some kills. Jamyang hasn't really got activated. Nobody did anything on Ancient, obviously, but yeah, bit of a fall from grace. And on we go. Falcons.
فوق بيدري فوق ما أعلمك ما أعلم. أنت تفهم أحسن مني.
Should have taken Inferno.
تفهم أفضل مني يا بيدري.
This is more like it.
يا عمري يا مونس يا عمري.
Yeah.
شوف.
And yeah, the CT side we said they needed.
أعوذ بالله الحارس.
Best they can really hope for is 9-3 at this point. They save a couple of weapons at least. The AK for G. Jamyang though, MIA. Hasn't been spotted for a while. He's 2-7 after getting 27 kills on Inferno.
Yeah.
As soon as Falcons lock that map down,
like
they're going to be a very dangerous team in every tournament.
Yeah, it might be one of the last pieces they need to really be a threat to Vitality as well, perhaps.
عمري.
Versus 5, all right.
عمري أكبر.
No one's even gone down yet on the T side.
عارفين هدي عندك أصفر عارفين هدي.
You might want to go back in Twitch chat.
عمري يا فالكون.
I think you're going to have nothing to talk about again. This is just deathmatch at this point.
عمري يا فالكون.
If you've got any questions for Pimp, Darth Michael, Vu,
عمري يا فالكون.
in Twitch chat right now, because I'm struggling to think of anything to talk about as a commentator.
We just enjoy it. Just watch the spectacle of what it is, I guess. I mean, what else can you do?
They're just walking into every choke point, every angle, free reign of the map, no one's missing a shot. This is the Falcons you want to see.
Yeah.
Like this is the show they should be putting on every game, considering the talent and power they have within the squad.
فالكون أمورهم طيبة هنا.
What a display it's been. Could see it as well, I think.
يعني الآن هذول تايلو.
Every round, as far as I can tell, they are locked in right now. We know that Tylo have great aimers, but
تايلو هذول بس مبدعين بس بالماب حقهم طبعا بس.
On the last couple of maps. Wild. Back in T-spawn.
أيوة. لا وين؟ تبارك الرحمن.
Some information for the CT side.
It's about the most exciting thing we've seen so far.
Yeah.
A smoke lands.
Great window smoke. It's a great one.
It's a nice one.
One of the best ones I've seen yet.
Final round of the first half.
You
can believe it. Yeah, it's full of all the smokes.
تاريخية.
We can enjoy that at least.
Yeah.
ما شاء الله يا أخو. ما شاء الله.
They know what they're doing.
All right, Anders. Wrap it up for us. Try and make it exciting.
Here we go, Henry. There are no defenders on the A bomb side. They're locked out from the smoke wall that has been placed by Falcons. They're trying to get a bit closer now. Tyloo, one more round, and you never really know what could happen. Anything is possible in the game of Counter-Strike.
I like where you're going with this. Keep going.
Could be the difference between staying in the tournament and getting knocked out. Could be
ضروري
the
يسيفون.
beginning of the
فريق الصين ضروري يسيف. لأنه إذا ما سيف وهجم بيموت فما عند معه فلوس يلعب في الفر. الله يفتح عليهم بيلعبون فرود. الله يفتح عليهم. الله يفتح عليهم. يا عمري يا عمري كنسلو يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري فرمن. العب كورة يا البوي. العب كورة يا البوي.
He's not warming up. He's
حلو.
hunting.
باغته ولا بس يرجع كورة ولا ايش؟ ما فهمت. والله حلو. نايس. اتقتلنا يا اخي الله يهديك معلق ربشت عقلنا. شكلها رقد جزاء. شكلها شكلها جزاء. شكلها جزاء. شكلها جزاء. شكلها جزاء. شكلها جزاء. شو ما ادري رجع شغله ما ادري. فالكون يلا فالكون راوندين خلاص. راوندين بس.
You know, Inferno was fun. That's all I can say, Henry. That's what I'll remember. We'll always have Inferno.
And it's just
راوندين يا
we thought,
فالكون
okay,
تكون.
they might be a contender. They might be able to show us that they can hang out with the big boys. The first map was great, but these two showings are really awakening us to what the reality is, and maybe they are still some distance away.
يا عمري الموهبة.
But Kiyosuke, he's certainly looking comfortable.
تبارك الرحمن.
That's 4 kills. That spin around out of this world. Just as we're talking about the level difference between these two teams, an absolutely crazy round that has come out.
And the thing is,
عمري راوند ثاني راوند ثاني راوند ثاني راوند ثاني راوند ثاني.
At this point, and now it's already a series point, elimination point of Tyloo. I think they know it's over.
راوند ثاني بس الموهبة. عمري الموهبة. بارك الرحمن.
That's the first one's a mid-air shot. That okay, fine, a little bit more standard. Spins around.
عمري الموهبة. ايش هذا تبارك الرحمن.
They are having way too much fun. And Tyloo, they don't even know where to begin.
Well, look at Tyloo's run here. They took down NRG 2-0. They took a map off Na'Vi as well, 2-1.
Yeah, they did.
I think they've got a lot of tape, a lot of experience. It's the new roster as well. I know we're having a bit of fun on this last map, but like Zero, he's actually looked pretty good. Sure, not a
حلو النيد. حلو النيد.
Falcons are
حلو
in
النيد.
gear and everyone's feeling it. The vibes are good. Not many teams can shut them down. You just been outclassed in every facet of the game, and it should be coming to his logical conclusion. We'll see if that's the case. It's gonna be close.
They've got some kills with the Tech-9 here.
لا تروح هنا لا تروح هنا لا تروح هنا. روح من هناك. لف لف لف. لف لف لف.
Gotta be careful. Kisuke and Tess.
نفس الجيم الأول. نفس الجيم الأول.
Kit, but smoke is what they do have. So it means they can apply a bit of pressure once you put that smoke on the bomb, if that's what they are going to do. It's going to be tricky for the T's. They have to respect it. doesn't look like they want to go closer. Falcon's actually playing for the later rounds here, giving it up. So what have mirrored or identical scorelines, I guess, here. 13-1 on the second map, but a second round being picked up here from Tyloo. That's encouraging. They take down Nico towards that connector. I think that made the real difference. The round is theirs. Just 10 more to go.
Just 10. That's all.
It's been done before.
Has it?
I'm sure it has.
Maybe.
Get B-trams on that.
لا الآن فاز يا فالكون سريع يا أخي. كون هي خلاص. أنا متى يا أخي؟
I guess it has. I think I can recall one time. I think it was like probably like 4 or 5 seasons ago. I think FaZe against Vitality.
فلوا أمه خلاص فلوها خلاص. إني يا أخي. خلينا نتابع المباراة يا أخي. مش منطق يا أخي. والله مش منطق.
I might be off for a few details there. Maybe it was 10-2. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. Someone let me know.
Well, they will fact check you, Henry. He's wrong again.
3 A 1 mid. 2 mid.
Best memory, but I seem to recall that.
It's all in there somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of numbers, a lot of data.
Scrambled around it. Our so-called experts, you have to imagine the eye roll that I'm doing on the desk. They did say this is probably going to be Falcons winning.
They used the word probably?
I think they were very
It's not very definitive, Anders. No. I'd like a lot more confidence from them if possible.
I think they were very sure that this is going to be a bit of a one-sided game.
They were very sure. All right. Chance to get a few rounds here.
Oh, Hexan. It's a really good deagle shot, but I do like the attack that's coming in. They've got the smokes down towards jungle. If they can isolate the kill on Tessus, I think it's on once again for another round. There's G and Jamyoung combining. Dualies. Oh, he's actually picked up a rifle now. And Nico, he can't fight. He's still behind that smoke wall. It's only now disappearing, but the bomb is lost a little bit back towards Tetris. The kills are coming in for the Falcon side. G low on health. If they had the bomb plant already, it would be a different round. But they don't. And it's all on the shoulders of G here.
Everyone's low.
They are low. A couple of bullets might do it. There's a headshot for the first one. He knows
to back here. يا عمري يا شيخ. يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري يا عمري. جي جود جيم فالكون. والله يضرون انها من ماب الثاني يضرون انها يلا الحمد لله. يو جيم فالكون حلو. حلو حلو.